If anyone in the family wants to make the exercise a little more physically demanding, you can always make the posture deeper, meaning lower your stance. It's not a requirement, but you can always sink. But notice when I sink, if you look at me from the side, watch my back. It's not like this. You don't want that, family. You want this. All right, straight back. You don't have to get as deep. Sometimes you may want to get a little deeper. Depends on you and how you feel. Remember, this is personal practice. Now, it will be a little more physically challenging when you get deeper. So, are you able to maintain the proper chi flow when you get deeper? If not, I would say don't even worry about getting deep, because then it's just a physical exercise. I want more than just a physical exercise from my training. So that's up to you, it's personal. What do you want? Sooner or later, your body will be able to get a little deeper naturally without forcing it to get deeper. It'll get deeper. Like right now, I'm a little lower than I was when I first started, but I didn't exaggerate the depth of my stance. Wave hands like clouds. Okay, I get it. To be honest with you, oftentimes we would do just one posture for like 30 minutes to an hour. Rooster shows up. The Rooster shows up. He's been showing up quite frequently here lately, huh? The Golden Rooster? Most certainly has. Parallel, right where you're at. Bring that knee as high as you can, family. Challenge yourself. Straighten out that spine. Take that crown point through the clouds. Talking about having a beautiful posture. This one will get us there. Talking about having a straight spine with the natural curve. This one will get us there. Oh yeah. I said 3 on both sides should be enough before we transition. Just parallel, just bringing it right down where it is. No stepping forward and backwards, just place the foot right next to the other. Now, someone out there is having a little challenge with this, and that's perfectly okay. Now, what would I advise for those who are having a little challenge with this? Watch. There is absolutely nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with getting you a chair. Put your hand on that chair and do your practice. Do your practice. Soon that chair is going to disappear. Soon that chair will disappear. You won't need it anymore. Right? But challenge yourself, family. Challenge yourself. If you need to take a seat in between, go ahead. Take a seat. Take a seat. Do 1 or 2 and go take a seat. Build it up to 3 or 4. You got a cane around the house? Huh? Use your cane. Use your cane, family. Take a seat, use your cane, whatever it may be. Soon you're going to put that cane down. You won't need it anymore. But we have to start where we are. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a self-practice. This is a health practice. We are building our health back up. All of us. Each and every one of us are. Getting a little better than yesterday. That's where we headed. All right, enough of that, family. Enough of that. Let me check in. How's the family? How's the family? Take a little breather. Take a little breather. We're gonna do brush, knee, twist, step. Brush, knee, twist, step coming up. Brush, knee, twist, step coming up. Take a breather. I'm gonna take me a sip. I'm gonna take me a sip of my tea. We got about 10 more minutes. So we're gonna move out of the flow state and into the stop and go state because we're gonna be learning here. We're getting ready to learn details. Won't be as flowy, okay? Brush, knee, twist, step. And who knows, we might get into the flow. We'll see how it works. We'll see where it takes us. Y'all ready? A little better than yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. Kim says not falling over anymore. That's what I'm talking about. That means it's a little better than yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. Testimonials all over the place. Pam says holding the leg up a little longer. Send all the hearts. Send them my way, Kim. Send the hearts this way. I'll take them. I'll take every one of them. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to use a little bit of this configuration here on the floor. If you don't have a configuration like this, I'll say go without it today. But in the future, you want to have 5 pieces of paper or 5 coins or something flat that you can step on, because this configuration here is very important for our Tai Chi practice. It's very important. All right? Let's do it then. And I'm really, really serious in being honest. Don't just neglect having this. It's very important. I'll just say that. It's super important. The footwork is paramount. The footwork is more important than what we're doing up here with the hands, because the footwork helps the display of the hands. They work in unison. And if we're only moving our hands and our feet aren't moving in accord, we only got like half of the Tai Chi. We're like half. And it's not complete, right? We got to have the whole thing. So we start out here, floating. Feel the tailbone in the center, a vertical center. Whenever I talk about center, imagine having a vertical line going straight up and down your torso, right through the center, dividing your body into a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere. You have to be familiar with that, okay? Right, you want to have a strong, intimate relationship with your center. With your center of gravity as well, the lower dantian. We want to have a very close relationship with that. Now that you establish that feeling, I want you to shift your weight over to your left side. Notice, although I shifted over to my left side, my body is still vertically aligned. I'm not like this. Also, my hip is not out and my body's not over here like this. Have to have the vertical arrangement in place. The verticality. I think I talked about that earlier on my Facebook page. Verticality. Right. Turn. We're going to do some hands, family. So if you're new, pay very close attention to the hands. This hand is coming upward. This hand is going down as if it's brushing something, like brushing something off of my leg. fingertips point up, elbows point down. Check all of those things that we checked in the beginning. Remember? Crown point, chin, chest, tailbone down. You want to maintain those things throughout the duration. Even when you're not training, you want to practice those things. So now, shift back. Turn your foot out. It's pointing towards that corner star now. So this one is in the middle. Now it turns towards that corner star. Sink down on your right leg as you begin to shift forward. This hand comes forward and it brushes over and across the face and begins to come down as this foot comes up to the other corner star. This hand comes up and brush. So we're doing the same type of movement repetitively. Let me get a couple more stars. So these stars may get stuck on my foot, and you probably can't even see them because they're white. There's no need to put those down because you can't see them, fam. You can't see them. Oh, I got some tiny ones here. I got some tiny blue ones here. Let's do that. I'll double them up even. Bear with me, family. Bear with me here. I want to make it easier for you. These will help. These will help. All right, so let's do that again. Shift. This hand comes down, this hand comes up. Turn, brush knee. The majority of my weight has come to my front leg, and then I begin to transition back into my back leg. Turn this foot where it faces that star, the front left star. Shifting forward, this hand brushes across my face, comes down as I step forward, and it brushes below. This hand comes up. This is brush knee twist step. Shift back, pointing towards that front star again, the front right corner. Step forward, brush my face, brush down. This hand comes up. My left foot steps to the center, right here. Shift forward, shift back. Turn out the foot, it is pointed towards that left corner again, the tip of my foot, tip of my toe. Now I step to the corner, front right corner, change hands, brush knee. So you see how we're basically repeating the same movement? I'm starless now, family, no stars. We're repeating the same movement over and over again, but on opposite sides. Let me back up. Let's do it again, fam. This one I would like for you to review afterwards so you can get this down. This is the primary way of moving inside of our Tai Chi form. Once we learn all the individual postures, this stepping is how we move around to do the fancy moves. Right. Brush knee. Brush knee. Brush knee. Brush knee.